So, how's it going?
Good.
Easter's coming up.
Springtime.
Technically, Easter is
Tomorrow, isn't it?
Only if it goes in the video.
Isn't
It's
tomorrow Easter?
It's that time traveling paradox.
what?
If the video goes out, Easter is in the future. If the video doesn't go out, it's tomorrow. Oh, if the video goes out, it's in the past.
Yeah,
If it doesn't go out, it's in the future.
You guys
It's a
making
paradox.
a ham?
that's not a paradox.
I said it was a paradox.
A paradox, I'm pretty sure, is something that can't happen because it hasn't or has already happened. Meaning, you can't time travel back in time and talk to yourself to tell yourself to go time travel if you didn't have that happen already.
I hate that kid.
Wouldn't that be like just an
When time
infinite
traveling
loop,
is
though?
invented, I'm going to tell myself to go back and slap the crap out of him more often.
Hey, not dumb, but dumbass.
Cheers!
Welcome, everybody.
How are you?
Good.
We're back and we're going to a blended scotch. We haven't really done a lot of the blended scotches. We've done single malts,
We've done a couple.
a couple. We've done lots of blended whiskeys or Irish whiskeys, not Irish whiskeys, Canadian whiskeys, but very few scotch. And this is a common man one. The price range that I get for this $7.50 is pretty common. This is Higland Mist. It's a blended scotch. I don't know who the distiller is. I've looked. I'm going to assume it's Higland Mist. I've just run into a roadblock in some of my research lately. I've found the price anywhere from $8 for the $7.50 to $15.78. And so our local establishment, it's $15.78. So that's what we're going to go with. So that'll make a 4-barrel. And I believe this is another contribution from Cody for Christmas. And so he's been kind enough to bring it up for us to do a review. It is 80 proof. And have you had it Higland Mist before?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah. Anybody that is poor and in college and doesn't want to just drink Jack has probably tried some of the low level scotches like Clam and Gregor or Higland Mist. So it's interesting. Apparently, Cody likes this stuff.
He likes it. Well, it's
It's
not.
got this really fancy cork that you don't press in, but you screw in. It's made out of some sort of new age technology
It's witchcraft!
corky
Burn it!
material.
But the thing is, he's saying like, don't drink too much of it. But it's like cheap, so he could just go buy some more.
Have you met the boy?
Yeah, he doesn't.
So even though he's my son, he takes after my brother, his uncle, on buying alcohol cheaply. Who could that be?
What? Just because I drink McCormick's vodka.
Yeah.
Don't get-
He only drinks that really low-end, cheap stuff by the gallons because his grandmother told him that it would put hair on his chest, and he's trying to get that hair on his chest.
Still nothing there. I got one hair.
You got caught on your butt.
I got no hair.
All right, Higland Mist.
All right.
Aroma,
It's very
very light.
light color.
I don't know what it's blended with. If I knew the distiller, it would tell on what some of the blends might be. But I don't know the distiller. So if you're out there in YouTube land, I looked at their website. I looked at multiple websites. I couldn't find who the actual distiller was. I could find the bottler and distributor, but not the distiller. If we know who the distiller is, we might actually know who is contributing to the blended. And if you're Higland Mist, let me
Get
know
in
and
touch.
kind of update your webpage. I've always liked Higland Mist, and I kind of like it with a little bit of a mixer when I was a kid. I say that when I was a kid. When I was drinking age kid.
Yeah, right.
You gotta remember, we're old. When the drinking age was 18. It's very aromatic, but I also get that alcohol pungency, which you shouldn't be getting with an 80 proof. Some floral.
You're a little caramely.
I know how we can sniff the detective.
No.
Yes.
A little bit of floral, a little bit of, you say caramel?
A little bit of caramel.
Not really getting that. I'm getting some citrusy sweetness to it. I'm gonna put it down as just.
It's horrible.
So here's my dilemma. I can get some of the alcohol. I can get some of the alcohol essence. It's just not bitter. So it doesn't really qualify for that too. However, the aroma is not that. I know.
I'm just gonna give it a 3. It's like
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just. I want to give it a 2.5, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3,
Same.
just because. No, just benefit of the doubt. Okay. Flavor: very alcohol, bitter but palatable, moderate, pleasant, and rich. Very light. Don't really get the citrusy flavor that I thought I could smell. I definitely get some floral, but I don't get the woody. Is that what you said? The caramel?
Yeah.
I don't get that. Little hints of vanilla.
Little
Interesting.
more smoky, maybe that's what it is.
Okay, so
Not a lot of smoke, just
a
very-
slight bit of smoke. Not really peat, but smoke.
No, yeah, no peat. But
And a little bit of pepper to it.
So they smoke the grain.
Well, it's probably a peat smoke, but it's not.
Well,
And not all
it's
scotches are
regular
done with
smoke.
peat, but I can get a little bit of that. Now, the lingering is starting to build. So for flavor, I'm gonna just give it a moderate, a 3.
yeah, this is
But I'm gonna give it a 2.5 on the
That's
bite.
exactly what I was gonna say. I'm gonna give it a 3 and a 2.5.
The lingering is building, which is odd because it's only 80. What do you got there, buddy?
We'll give it a 3 on flavor.
Okay. I feel like I'm in a
Same on
I already
flavor.
told you. I said a 3
No,
and
no.
a 2.5.
waiting for him.
Oh.
I feel like I'm like Steve Irwin or something. As we sit in the wild, looking at the wild, untamed,
crikey, we're gonna
untamed Cody, waiting for him to make
Would you
his.
rather me just copy
Crikey,
you or
we're gonna
make a
wait.
decision?
And eventually, he'll spill out his ratings.
What do you?
And you gotta grab them. Grab
I
those
already told
ratings.
You. If you didn't hear it because you were blabbering. on,
Okay, blank.
2.5.
Tuna.
Hey, you see that? A 2.5 rating.
So it's still going to be a 3. I would drink this with probably
On ice.
maybe ice and possibly a mixer. I don't really care for the flavor, especially as a scotch, but it's not bad. I think the aroma is much better than the flavor. I think for the very first time in 100 or so episodes, he finally got an accent right.
It wasn't
Do it again.
Scottish.
It was,
Do
it
it
was
again.
Steve Irwin, Australian.
Yeah, let's see if you can do it again.
Crikey.
Command.
What?
Crikey, look at that.
Huh? Dennis can actually do it.
Now, can he sound like Crocodile Dundee?
You call that a pen? This is a pen.
Okay. It's probably quite insensitive to the Australian culture, but, you know, it's better than his Scottish and Irish and South African and Swahili. And, you know, he's had a roommate from every place in the world.
Yes.
I've had quite a few roommates.
That says a lot about you, buddy.
About me?
No, him.
Oh.
What to tell you about me?
That people don't want to be roommates with you. They just revolve in.
With me?
The water makes it a little bit less peppery. Takes away the smoke.
Makes it a little sweeter, I think.
Now, I'm still not getting the sweet. I mean, I'm not saying it's not there. I'm just not getting it.
And I was a little like... I was thinking from the price, there would be more like when we did like the Kentucky Gentleman. The Kentucky Gentleman is just so
Kentucky?
No, it just seemed like it was so mild. It didn't.
Oh, okay.
It didn't want to like do anything to you. It was just like, here's probably like the most generic type whiskey you could have without, there was no burn or nothing else. So I was kind of going into this thinking that, but it's got a bite to it.
Yeah. The water definitely makes it mellow out. So with the water, I could probably drink this straight, but not my choice for a Scotch at all.
And so that brings me to, I've never even really thought about it till right now. It's Scotch and water. How much water do you put in it?
I think it's just a couple drops.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't do it, so I wait
Let
for
us know in
this.
the comments.
Yeah, let us know. I'm a straight drinker. He's a foo-foo umbrella fruity drinker, so we don't know.
What?
What? I thought you liked umbrellas and fruit in your drinks. Different colors.
No.
Really? How did I not know that about you? All right. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out the Instagram and Twitter. Merchandise. Don't look at this spot on my...
What did you do to yourself?
It's just a spot. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is decent whiskey for $15.99. $15.78.
If it was $10, it'd be better.
Yeah, it would be at least another half barrel rating higher. All right, cheers.
Laters. Hey, laters there, mate. Hey, look at him. His head goes back and forth.
We might just have to do a whole episode of you doing that. Bye.